Welcome to the Sankofa Pan-African series. We travel through history's corridors, illuminating Afrocentric narratives. Support us through Patreon or by buying me coffee. Your subscription is a great start, but do hit the bell for notifications so you know when we have new episodes. Share our videos and visit our website sankofastorybooks.com for stories, biographies, Afrocentric nursery rhymes, and other resources for children. Together can change the negative narratives about us.
Let her take my own brother's children to her own country? God forbid. God forbid, oh. Look, the children, they belong here in their own, with their own family.
Mommy, I just don't see how you can cope with two such young children.
Well, that is my cause. But if not that blood is thicker than water, I would have left that Toria to stew in her own pot. And let's see how far she can go on with those children. But me, I am too responsible to see those children suffer. She'll just give me that 5,000 naira so I can send her back to sender. And children.
Apunki baby. How are you?
My daughter. Long time no see.
Mama. How you doing now?
Fine, no. Hey, you this girl. You don't even remember your old mama when you are buying all this your latest clothes
What does an old widow of several years need gorgeous clothes for?
I think I have to leave you now.
Okay.
Mama. Okay. What about the money we discussed about?
No, sorry. Yay, Mobe. This man's food is not yet ready, and he'll be home within the hour.
God give us a good husband.
You know Dave and his wahala. He doesn't joke with his stomach. Yeah, mommy, let me see you.
Mama, I will come and see you. One of these days, I'll come and see you at home. I will stay with you.
When I see you, I shall expect you.
Yes, Mama. I haven't been there for 3 days. Paula threw me out again.
What?
This Papa didn't tell you.
Why? When?
He discovered that I was the one who took the money from his briefcase.
Okay. You see yourself now. You see yourself. You see where Open Eye has landed you. I said be careful, did I not? It's not as if I don't take Debo's money. But to take 120,000 naira at one go.
I know you only take 5,000 to 10,000 naira.
And I make sure it is money that will not set him back in business. Well, Don't you just regret causing yourself so much trouble over that stupid set of trinkets?
How about you know why I took the money? What would I have won to church for his father's memorial service? And Fola was pleased seeing me all dressed up, especially since all his stepbrothers' wives could not match me. Yet he's the one who would not give me money to keep myself properly at her.
But at the same time...
But what? Roke, do you know what it feels like? Do you know what it feels like to have to beg for every penny you need? And he's the one who will not let me go out to work. Do you know what it feels like? It is so difficult having to meet with the demands of my family.
Oh, my dear, you can say that again. What do you think my mother was doing just now?
It's not the same situation. At least you could meet with your mother's demands. There are times when my younger ones have come to that prison, Fola calls the mansion, and I have found it difficult to even afford the 50 naira transport fare back home for them. I have found it that difficult. They think it's because I am stingy, because they can't even begin to imagine that with a husband as wealthy as Fola, I should have...
Wait, Funke. Whose fault is it? If after 12 years of marriage, you cannot cajole your husband and get your way with him. It's not as if Deborah likes the idea of me keeping this shop. Listen, our husbands might be friends, but they're like twins. They think alike.
I agree with all you have said. I am at fault. But please, help me get Papa Dim to appease him for me. Let him appease Fola for me. And I will do anything for the sake of peace and my children.
Now you are talking. Now you are talking. But I still wonder why Debo did not mention this quarrel to me. My sister now, wow. You know, marriage is a constant trial. But at the same time, we should count ourselves lucky.
Bo, you are right, my sister. I know there are many women out there, millions of women who are looking for husbands without success.
Are you telling me?
But as God is my witness, living with Fola,
it's what? It's what? Is it not better than living alone with no one to look after you?
Well, that is true. In fact, I am thinking of selling all the gold and returning the money. Abi?
Cheer up. Don't worry. I know that Fola will listen to us if only we can get Debo on our side.
Talking about Debo, I had better start going now. Before he comes back and meets me here. That might win my case with Fola.
It's true. It's better I appeal to him first.
Shake.
do I get for all my effort?
I am not complaining about your effort, darling. It's the mess you make that I'm complaining about. I always have to clean up after you when you cook.
Oh, in that case, I think you should reconsider your decision not to hire a maid. I quit.
Don't start that again. I'm just glad that Kaya and Lara are old enough to fend for themselves. And they do help when they come back home from boarding school.
Some help. The bonus is that now I can do this without the prying eyes of a maid.
Oh, Taddy, it's all right for you. You don't have to fry in a hot kitchen after a hard day at the office.
And you don't have to wake up at the crack of dawn every day just to fix breakfast. And I think I've heard someone in this house comment how it's like paradise to have coffee in bed. You chose to make dinner because you don't want to wake up early.
All right. Don't rub my nose in it.
I wouldn't dream of it. Matter of fact, I love your nose the way it is.
Taddy, if you continue like this, dinner will not be ready by the time your guests arrive for the meeting.
They're clients, they're not my guests. And we could simply tell them to wait while we eat.
Taddy Majiagbe, what do you have against those two gentlemen?
Nothing. As a matter of fact, I hardly know them. It's just that when I spoke to them, they struck me as...
You see, you don't even know what it is you don't like about them. It's not fair.
Okay. I don't trust them. Especially with all this drug business. And who knows, their hotel project might just be a way of laundering ill-gotten wealth. Look, those two young men have far too much money for their age.
Don't forget the water.
Okay.
This is arrant nonsense. How could you leave the preparation of my meal to that girl?
I'm sorry. I swear I only asked her to warm...
Look, I'm saying this for the last time. I will close down that your shop if it's going to so occupy you that you cannot perform your primary duties.
Abba, don't get so worked up over this one slave. You know I never entrust the preparation of your meal to anyone else. And don't spite your nose just to save your face. The shop and everything in it was bought with your money.
Just precisely why I will do as I am very well pleased with it. I mean it all.
Abba, Papa Bolan, help me appeal to your friend now. I'm sorry. As for that stupid comforter, I will so deal with her. She will never in her life mess with my cooking again. If you only knew the trouble I took over that pot of soup this morning.
Debo, pipe down. She has apologized. And I'm sure it will never happen again. Abi?
Yes.
Anyway, you women never appreciate how lucky you are. Other men know where to go when wives in the house don't cooperate.
I beg you. Don't put ideas into Debo's head, oh. I know on which side my bread is buttered. Good husbands are hard to come by. What are you telling me? I can't compete with those madams who call themselves senior girls. I can't compete with their boku. Okay now. You people just bear with me for only 30 minutes. You know, I have some serious bushmeat and I can quickly rustle up another pot of soup.
I can't the time.
Papa Bolan, I'm sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
No, I'm okay. I took the precaution of ordering some Chinese. It was my sixth sense that warned me about it.
Papa Bolan, you and your teasing. I know you won't let me live this down. And by the way, so it is a Chinese caterer my friend has to compete with?
I hope she has made a proper report of her crimes.
Yes, she did. But you must forgive her. It was the devil's doing, honestly. Don't dwell on her mistake, eh? If for nothing else, think of how her absence at home must be affecting her children.
Typical. It's just too typical of you women. Then you use your children as an excuse.
Pardon me.
They're going to get away with murder.
Instead of helping him get to appeal to your friend, you are encouraging his anger.
Apparently you don't understand the extent of her crime.
I know now. But what else can you do but forgive her? Even when we offend God.
We need to leave. We have less than 15 minutes to meet up our appointment with Dr. Magia.
Exactly.
Papa Dion.
Careful. Careful.
I think she just wants to batter you a bit after having stabbed you.
Papa, it's not true. Jacob, trust me.